Hello guys, this is Doom Mapper School. We should see, there was something with the upper and lower alignment I wanted to see, and maybe you need to do stairs to see the use of the upper alignment, I think. Okay. I might... Oh, there is one thing I want to see. Can you rotate the sector? Can you rotate this button? I think you could. Couldn't you? Unless it's Doom Builder too. Ah, yeah. Edit selection mode. I'm surprised. There used to be a mode where you can do some extra stuff. Look at these options. You could take some geometry, rotate it a bit. Because now I want to rotate this, but I want to place it somewhere else. We can do it manually. We can get that one. Maybe here. Here. See, we have to do manual. Put that here. That here. So the button is here. And now I might try to make stairs. I might. Let's see if we can split sector. I might make a sector inside the outside of a sector. So one way. Okay. Does that look okay? Okay, that's a sector inside. It didn't destroy the inside sector. That's good. Now you can select both. Too high. There. And now you can say, okay, change the texture. Put something else. Maybe make a gray box, I don't know. Select them both. Maybe something to show. Oh, I don't. It's okay. Put this brick. I just. The other side doesn't have. It's in the corner. Maybe the brown brick. Yeah, okay. It also happens to fit the. You see, 3 bricks from up to down. I think, okay, I think if this object, you don't want to have them, I think T, okay, the T button will disappear, will also show without the bounding boxes and no. So that if you are editing here, you don't have to bother. Now we are going to do something, we are going to make stairs, and in order to make stairs, I mean, here is the thing. If you try to draw here, maybe you can use this one. Let's see if it connects the sector. Ah, okay, I think that works. And the way I used to work is I would go here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. The biggest step you can do, this step is 1, 2, 3 by 8 is 24 units. 2, 3, 4 units, it will go, this brick is 32. Now, this one, the Doom guide cannot. I'll show you. I'll just show you. Yeah, let's put a texture. I will select everything. All the lower textures. And put... Yeah. I started there. I'll move the brain. So, you cannot go up. Because 32 units is a limitation for the highest, the lowest you can do. 24. 1, 2, 3. Is it? I think. 1, 2, 3. 24. Let's complete those. If you press I did Control C here. Again, I'm just remind you some of the Control C. And here I will press the middle mouse button, which is on my wheel, on my mouse wheel. I click on my... But if you press, let's say here, Shift and mouse wheel, it's going to do a fluid fill of the texture. But be careful, because if you do it here, everything will be. I press Ctrl Z now, undo. And see. No. Yeah. So it will just fill the text, it will stop here. And say that you want to do it for these textures, but not all of them. Now I'm teaching you something else. You would have to choose another texture for this one. I'm going to copy it here. Okay, now if you copy and fluid fill with Shift and mouse wheel, it's gonna, this will block it. Okay. So that's something different. So here, the height here is 24 units. This is the biggest height the Doom guy can, and he can climb though. But you can have 8 units, 16. Let's have 16 units. Because it's a nicer number. Every nudge on my mouse wheel is 8 units. Unless I press Shift and wheel, which goes 1 unit. But 8 units is a nice... hold on, let's do it 16. It's 96. The first step is, anyway, let's select this and make them some kind of reddish maybe, so that there is a fit. Let's move the player. Let's put the shotgun here. Ah, hold on. Okay. Let's remove the trigger from the last tutorial. We don't want you. It was just an example. We can make this one, since it's an S1, door open stay, so that if we hit the switch but we are too late to go in, you don't get. And if you do that, this trigger for the other side, you don't need it. The door will remain forever. You're not going to be. Put him a bit more far away. Actually, why not put the SSG? And maybe some box of cells, so that we were complete. And again, we did something with the height. Tank. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But these are 16. Okay, maybe. Okay, let's do one more. And it's precise. Now we can do the. I said. Yeah. Control C and middle mouse. Everyone is 2. Okay, so this doesn't open. Nice. And see, I went there. We will use other methods. First of all, look at the alignment. Because these are elevated, if you put this here, the bricks are okay. Oh, okay. Also press A to auto align some things. Okay. If you put them here, the bricks are okay. They are aligned. You don't see these cuts in the textures, you know, because of the misalignment. You could go manually and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I align this one maybe. Shift arrow to reset align, but here is where you remember the upper lower unpacked. We use the lower unpacked for the door because it was above. Now these stairs are below. It's the low. It's the low. It's the lower texture. With the door, it was the. It wasn't the low. It was the middle texture, but it was in the ceiling was lower around. Here the floor is high. The base is here, but the height changes. With the door, the base was here, the heights were changing. That's why we did the lower unpacked thing, to fix it. But here I will click the U upper, and it doesn't fix it. I thought that would work. I thought that would be a fix. Ah, lower fixes too. Ah, it's still lower. Ah, because it's... Yeah, sorry. I see now. This is also... It pegs the texture to the lower. It unpegs. It's called it unpegs. You have to experiment with that. So, you still need to do the lower thing. Lower, lower, lower. You could even here. Ah, here it might be different because the height is different. Okay. If you press C, it clears in the keyboard. Or I think escape. C. Now, this looks... The bricks are okay. How about that? Do you have upper, lower? Ah, it does align it. It does something so that here it seems to have a continuation. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Because the base is the lower. If we had... I guess it's the upper. I need to... Oh, I know. Okay, I will show you. The stairs are here, that's the thing. If the stairs... See, that's the thing. Sorry that this is so random. If you move it... Come on, why are you not... Let's see. Now see how these textures are. So, these textures are have the same base down, lower. These textures, the upper base is fine, the lower base has moved. So if you do upper, I remove the lower, just removing the lower works. It works from up to down. Where does the upper fix things? I don't know, man. I don't know, it's annoying now. It's annoying I'm preparing this tutorial and I don't know myself. Yeah, because this will fix the lower will... See, this brick is stuck on the lower base of the... But the lower base changes now. The floor has different elevation. Here, the floor doesn't have different elevation. Yet this texture, because the ceiling has different elevation. So here you have to use lower. Here you have to remove lower if it was. It will start, I guess it will start from upper to lower all the time. The texture goes from up to down when alignment is 0. So when does the upper unpegged thing? Which cases does it fix? If it doesn't fix. Oh, I know. Look. Different upper elevation. Upper. No. That's not it. And it doesn't fix it to you for that. That's not it, because different upper elevation we had with the door this thing already. I haven't found a good example of where the upper unpegged should help. If it's not on the stairs, this needs lower and that section needs to not have lower. Because the texture rendering always starts from up to down. So the texture offset here is 0 high up. Now here it starts from up to down. That's why it breaks. If it doesn't have the lower, it's going to break. Because, see, But if it has the lower, it will lock it on the downside. So the upper would lock it on the upper side. Huh. Forget it. I will show you for this tutorial. I'm annoyed now. I use this upper lower sometimes by accident. I will show you. What I did was I would go and do this height manually. But you might not need to do it, you know. You might not need to. I will reset everything to 0. The floor is 0. Because there are some... See, it doesn't have a number because it has different numbers. Now it has 0 because everything is 0. So if you don't see a number, it means that the number is variable. And I will show you, there is a function, make floor heights gradient, make ceiling height gradient. It shows you stairs and... I think you click this and this and this. Ah, you see, when you click, you see an order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And maybe this. Okay, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I clicked it. Oh, see? See? If you click this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and click it, nothing will happen. Because you have to elevate this one in a position. And say I elevate it here. I don't know if you do it like this, it doesn't work. No, you have to click it with the order. One, two, three, four, five. Ah, no, it disappears. You have to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The order matters. Click. See, it interpolates the heights. Of course, this is now a bit 0, 32. Now, if I put it there, it's still selected. See, maybe you have to put it 16 down, and we did it. See, that's how it works. What happens if you do it like this? See, and the order matters. The order matters because if you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I click the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. Oh my god. See? 1, 5, 2, 3. See, the order matters. So this is a tool you can use if you don't want to be like me, like I was. You only have to go to elevate. Let's put everything to 0. Ah. And previously I did something else. Since I knew I would be going down 16 units, I didn't elevate anything and I selected this sector. And then I selected 2, 3, 4, 5. This has height floor 96. This has floor 0. So 80, 64, 48, 32, 20. So it had to do elevation from this one to this one to this one, 96, 0, 96 minus 0 divided by 1, 2, 3, by 7, by 6. Interpolation, so even that worked. Because it had to go from here to this one and interpolate these ones. And it happens to be 16 units. Because if you change the height and do it again, it's going to interpolate different. You know what I mean? So you have to be a bit calculative. Okay, I know I need so many steps. You cannot say go 16 steps below. Okay, you have to be calculative. It will interpolate what you give it to what you give it. And there is the other one. Let's try this. Back in the time, I used to. Maybe that's a last for a chapter. We'll see. I used to like to make dark corridors. I would do this. Oh, dark corridor. Okay. I would do. Okay. Okay. I would split the sector. And now I realize there are 3 ways to do it. I didn't even do it the first way. So the stupidest version, this has put some lower brightness, was to go, okay, brightness 144, this one, 128. I was doing this. And I realized there are more ways to do. I'm lazy. You know, let's play without monsters. I would do that. Oh, a darker one. Oh, it's darker here. And brighter. By the way, brightness goes in a 16 interval, and you can have 77, 78, but it's not going. At least the original Doom had 16 shades because of the limited palette. Even if you put a different number, it's going to get a threshold of the values. It's going to select the nearest of the. And I used to make maps, and when I started, and put 50 or so, but you have to put, 32, 48, 64. Darkness. And I was doing that. But here are 2 easier methods. First, let's set everything to 160. One method is to use. I'm teaching you something, and I'm teaching myself too. Brightness mode. I didn't know these options. This is one. I never changed the brightness. Come on, sorry. Let's change the brightness now. Forget about the brightness mode. I changed the tag. See, mistake. Change the brightness. Now everything has brightness 160. And the second method, brightness mode, hold the right mouse button and you see the number Hold and move the mouse. Okay, and move the mouse. 144. Pop, 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 pop. Ta, 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 ta. 64. See how much faster. I missed that one. How much faster than the... I used to just click on sectors and do my stuff. It's funny. And there. Actually, let's reduce the... I have the gamma correction very... It looks better. But now you have the brightness mode. And there is a third method, of course. Let's make this 144. Okay, let's go here. 144. Let's make this anything. It doesn't matter. For start. So you have this option. Make brightness gradient. So you go. This has 144. You set this one to 0. That's why I did 144. And you 1, 2, 3, no, 4, 5. You see the numbers show the order. Pop. Done. Ah. By the way, let's move this annoying yeah, let's put a scary monster. Yes, yes. He's looking towards the direction. Okay. See something. Now, let's put the I'm on no monsters mode. He woke up. Do we want him to wake up? We want him because of the sound. We want him to be a surprise. First of all, last time this didn't work. Block sound. It didn't work, the motherfucker. He wakes up. Could it be the flip blinders? You know, the nugget. Huh. It's like from that direction it doesn't work. Ah, hold on. Maybe he saw me. Okay, this sound propagation I still don't... we have to do something else, which is... Then death mode. Now he cannot hear a sound. Now he will be a surprise. We will enter this room, thinking we will reach the exit. I think at least. Yes. Yes. Ah, nice. Oh my fuck. Nice. So at least the dev work. That's another thing you can learn. There are a lot of... the monsters don't have much. They have dev, multiplayer. I think if you put multiplayer... I think it's also... It's either only multiplayer or both multiplayer and single player. I don't know. Oh no, he's not here. Multiplayer means only multiplayer. if you make the mistake to put multiplayer. Also, if you have him looking, I'm just showing you random stuff, okay? To the other side, he's deaf and he's not even looking. I know, the motherfucker could see me. I thought... Hold on a minute. I thought if he's not looking... Okay, hold on. Is it because I saw it? Ah! Interesting. Huh. Oh. But he's deaf. This is weird, man. I thought if he's looking away from you... Okay, these are weird details. At least the deaf works if you want to make a surprise. Sort of. If you don't shoot while you... I don't know. Hide that. Put another texture. Anything. Surprise, motherfucker. And wait, what I was showing you the gradients. So you have the brightness mode. Oh god, why is it so? That lighting is so unnatural. Okay. Which so if you have series of sectors or series of stairs with series of sectors and different lighting, you can gradually... It's much easier to do it like this than click here and change it and click the next sector, because you can both right click and see. This has 128, this has 112, maybe I will lower it. But then you have the gradient, where you can select the bright and dark and click it. Oh, see, I'm in brightness mode and it only has this option. If I go on sector mode, it has the staircase option. Well, that's interesting. Copy properties of things. Oh! That's where that was. See a funny option now. Look at this. No, bam, bam, wee. Now that has some kind of logic. No, that option is here. It curves on the other side. I'm not... See how nice you can do some... Ooh. How nice it shapes. Yeah, see, you have stuff, and then if you are crazy, I should have selected them. You can do that. Whee! You know, but you might break things. Oh my god, it's fractal! You might break things. Oh my god, you broke it! Where is the floor? Oh my god. Let's go one less. Now you didn't broke it and it's circular shit. That should be enough. Don't go too crazy with it. Split a sector sometimes so that, I don't know, if you have some very complex sectors, although the BSP might be splitting itself. I don't know. I sometimes split just to split. You can do various things with the sectors. You can do now. I want to do that because do that and put some acid. Acid. There is an acid pool. Put a lower texture here. Maybe even those acid shit. There was an acid shit like that. See, the alignment is okay. Acid. And you can the sector effects. The same way as the line, there's the sector. We have seen the tag, we have seen the brightness, but there is space. These are easier, not much. Oh, very little. That could be a secret, so that you have secrets that when you go to a sector, you get a increase in the secrets found. Light glowing, blah blah. We can have maybe this damage for an acid, maybe not too much. See, you can do things like that. Everything is fine. The dog that says the meme with the dog that says everything is fine while the whole house is burning. I noticed this. No, it's aligned well. Because when you lower, it's upper. The default is upper unpegged. But if you do that, the texture is moved and the alignment is lost. I think I showed a lot of that. This is nice. We will continue with that. A lot of weird stuff. I need to think what I would show next. You know, maybe other kinds of things. We'll see. And that's it for now. See you next time.